don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drugs and being thrown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
Two, OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And three, Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit her black ass down. That's right,
Yeah, I said it. And another thing.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to come in, but I came in anyway.
Damn right.
What's going on, guys? It's your main man, Humvee, on the wheel. No, I'm not on the wheel. It's your main man, Humvee.
Yeah, there are no wheels of steel. And Il Ran is in the building.
And DJ the DJ, what up, though?
What up? You back? You back? What are sound effects?
I'm back like I
You
never
always
left.
forgetting that.
I didn't forget it this time.
you
I
did?
just wasn't able
Okay.
to pull the sound effects off this time. So
Okay. Gotcha.
maybe I can drop them in there later.
You look different, man, with your haircut.
Yeah, my head feels different with my haircut.
Yeah,
All right.
he looks 25 years old.
Yeah. For all the listeners out there, Il Ran had the Afro puff. I
Just
shouldn't have
the
said-
afro.
I shouldn't have said that. Sorry.
No puff.
You had an afro.
No puff.
Had an afro.
Puffy afro.
And now he has an Ivy League fade.
Yeah.
All
Ivy
even around.
League. Where did that come from? Where?
Because you look like an old Ivy League boy.
Oh, okay.
Put on a suit,
Don't-
you can
don't
get
call
in the.
him a boy.
Don't call no.
It's March now.
It's March. I can call you a boy if I. Oh man, so we've been talking about a lot of stuff, like a little pregame warm up, if you will, and I really want to get into it. Let me tell you about my week. Nothing happened. How about that?
Nothing?
No, nothing happened.
Oh, well.
Nothing like
There
nothing,
you go.
Nothing happened. I had a pretty good week, nice and quiet.
That works. That
Nice
works.
and quiet. That's what I like. What did you have? What you have going on?
Man, I'm a week behind, man. I was sick last week.
Oh, stop what you're doing. My bad. Congratulations to my sister. She had a baby girl.
Oh,
man,
goodness. That was my week. I got to see.
you had nothing except for the baby born.
Yeah,
So you
but
got
I was
your
at
new niece.
I got my
addition
new
to the
niece.
family.
Yeah.
And you forgot. You crappy.
Well, it's
Okay,
brand
all
new,
right,
so
see,
it's like
starting off
Come
wrong.
on. See? God, she
terrible.
don't. I mean,
You got to make it up. You got to buy extra gift.
shout out to Tara Lynn Phelps. Shout out to Tara Lynn Phelps. I'm going to see you in the morning.
she got an old folk name.
Hey, don't. I hope my sister don't listen to it. She going to come and
Do y'all call the baby Tara Lynn?
it's going to end up like that, though.
Like Kylo?
It's going to. See, why'd you have to go?
See, that's what I was saying.
It's going to end up like that. I'm
Because
telling
if you're going to call her by the first
Yeah.
and middle name, it's going to sound like an old folk
Old
name.
folks name.
Tara Lynn, if
Right.
you don't get your.
Right.
Wow. So, yeah, my
That's
sister.
what you don't want in 2016.
But you don't want an old folks name?
Uh-uh.
But by the time it's like 20, whatever.
That's,
Tara Lynn.
She just got to be Tara.
yeah, just got to be Tara.
Tara.
Keep it to Tara, and she's straight. That's strong.
Okay.
Tara.
So, all right. Tara. Yeah, I know y'all want to say Lynn.
Now drop that Lynn. Let that Lynn go.
Let it die.
Yeah, let it be what it is.
Just leave it on the birth certificate.
All right, Tara.
There you go. Tara Phelps.
The name is cool.
Tara Phelps.
It's just you can't call her by a whole name like that.
Okay.
The name is cool.
All right, Tara Lynn.
My daughter's middle name is Lynn.
Oh, okay. Well, see.
Well, she got two middle names. It's Regina Lynn.
Regina Lynn. Okay, what's the first name?
Randy.
Randy Regina. Regina Lynn. I'm trying to say it fast.
Nah.
You know how
No.
You can't put it together.
It's,
There you
it's
go.
just for the birth certificate.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Regina.
Nope, that don't work
Nah,
either.
yeah,
All
just
right,
let that
I'll let
be.
it go. All right. Congratulations to my sister and my beautiful niece, Tara.
There you go.
All right. Back to you. I'm sorry, Nas.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, shit. I was sick. That's it. I laid down. I got sick. I started feeling sick Monday, and I didn't come up for air until Friday morning.
I couldn't tell.
You wasn't there.
Giggity.
I was. Monday.
I wasn't with you Monday. I was in B.
What was I?
I don't know where you were, but no, you on 7, right?
I was not on Monday. That was Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I sat in that cold unit, and I was freezing.
Yeah.
And by the time we was halfway through the shift, I knew I was sick.
I was in C with Edge.
I should have went to see.
Drama.
Shout out to Edge.
Drama.
Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch. Edge.
Oh yeah.
So that was my week. I was sick. I was out of there. I didn't get to do anything that I was supposed to do, which kind of offset this week. So I had to like bust down a bunch of stuff that I should already had done. So that's it for me. DJ the DJ.
All right. Well, I missed the pod because we were in Vegas. Had a big event out there.
Vegas nights.
Hey, so what happened in Vegas?
It stays in Vegas.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bring none of it.
Nah, we brought some money back, but that's it. Had a good time. We stayed at the Venetian. It's a really nice hotel.
Venetian. That sounds like
All of the rooms are suites.
So it ain't nothing like the real call.
No.
it took me a second. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. But we had a good time. out there.
Pliers. Shout out to Pliers.
Fort Myers, Florida zone.
Any gambling?
Nah,
You went all the way to Las Vegas,
And
Nevada.
didn't pull the thing, the slot, the table, or whatever they do. I'm not a gambler either. So I
Nevada.
don't know.
the only gambling I like to do is playing Texas Hold'em, but I like to play tournament style, and that's not the way you play.
And they play big. Like I know they play big,
I
but
could
I'm just
have
saying.
if I decided I wanted to get a game and do all that. I had a lot going. We had a lot going on. We had an event, so
right.
we were minute
Spinning.
to minute. Yeah, so we were going. But what's funny is, so they have a restaurant inside the Venetian. They have probably like 200 restaurants, something like that, right? They have a full like a river going through the hotel. They have gondolas in it. You know, the guys on the boat singing to you and all of that stuff. So it's a really nice hotel. They have this restaurant called Yardbird, and so
In the Venetian?
in the Venetian, and they have this very ethnic plate.
Uh-oh.
It's fried chicken,
Of course. It's called Yardbird.
watermelon,
Hey,
Like you just put that with
I'm finna
fried
protest.
chicken.
fried chicken,
I'm protesting.
watermelon, and waffles
I'm
on
protesting.
one plate. Now, of course, the whole week we called it the nigga plate, but but it was really good though.
Nigga plate.
That's
They
what
had-
it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, they had bourbon flavored syrup for your waffle, and the waffle had sharp cheddar in it, which is different, but it tasted really good. It wasn't bad. The chicken was
Cheddar
was-
waffles.
right. The chicken was good, and the watermelon was seasoned with some spices, so it was like spicy watermelon, which I don't even eat watermelon.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
Whoa, you don't eat watermelon?
nah.
Hold on now.
In my in my family, we don't fuck with watermelon. My dad didn't. None of my sisters and brothers, we don't eat watermelon.
Where you from, boy?
I'm from Houston, homie.
Watermelon.
So nobody likes it, or y'all just aren't in the habit of eating it?
I think
No,
they don't
nobody
like,
likes it.
So nobody don't like spitting seeds. That's really what it is.
I mean, now you know they make seedless watermelon.
I know, but
no, we
Which
just
I
don't eat
wouldn't
watermelon.
buy if I know they're seedless, because how did you do that? Like, that's genetically modified.
All your fruit is genetically modified.
not all
but
your food.
Your food is
all
supposed to
your
be able to
fruit.
reproduce.
Not all your food.
So when you have something that's not able to reproduce, that's a clone.
Correct.
Okay.
Like, but look
I don't
at.
want to knowingly eat a clone.
Do you eat bananas?
Is that genetically modified?
Yes.
I thought
absolutely.
I thought the pit at the bottom.
No.
Any more childhood shit you want to ruin for
You feel
me?
me?
Yeah.
God, thanks a
let's
lot.
see.
Squash,
Eggplants.
Brussels sprouts.
I'm not sure about Brussels sprouts,
Don't nobody really eat Brussels sprouts.
I don't.
but I know for a
to see
fact,
'em in
I
the
know
grocery store.
watermelon, bananas, eggplants, and some other vegetables and fruit that are all been genetically. When they showed the original, like what a wild banana looks like, it
Right.
looks nothing like a regular banana.
So what's the real way to stay healthy then?
You're
got
gonna die
Ozarka.
anyway.
Ozarka.
You're gonna die. You gotta die to leave.
I understand that, but
Right,
I'm talking
so-
about just to stay healthy while you're living.
I mean, drink water and do exercises.
No watermelon though.
no watermelon. So that was the week while we were in Vegas, and then we came back and finished up the basketball season for my son. I think they won district, and now the varsity team is in the playoffs, and they just won their third game, so they play again Friday. So it's been all Vegas and family stuff and sports.
Sports.
That's what's
I
up.
want to get my son into something, man. I feel like I've been denying him.
Right.
Well, never mind. I just feel like he hasn't been doing enough organized. Well, not like literally like put him on a team, but just play. Play ball. That's what we do. You get a basketball, you walk up and down the street with the basketball, and you play.
Yeah. That's what I do too.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do.
That's what we all did.
Well, I remember when I was.
We're all 80s babies. But
Yeah, I remember, and when you could go outside.
Oh, you still can?
yeah.
You can?
Yeah, they can go outside.
Where?
Kids just
like right there to your driveway.
No,
Nah,
kids
that's
just.
why y'all scary niggas don't want to
Right.
let your kid go past the driveway.
Okay.
I mean, my kids go outside,
Hmm.
but I mean, it's not a lot of other kids outside.
Right.
It's the whole thing. So,
Okay.
like,
Because everybody's scared.
it's it. It's all fear. Scared of a whole bunch of nothing.
What do
And
you
everybody
mean?
look at me like
What are
I'm
they scared
crazy.
at? What are you scared of?
You scared of that gray van that's been across the street for 3 days?
They didn't
no
just start
gray
making
van.
gray vans in the first place. So that gray van must have always been there.
Right.
No. Stop going to your childhood. We are in 2016.
Okay, and so what's so different about 2016 and 1996 when we was playing outside?
It was a gray van.
In 1996, it was a great
In
van.
1996, it was
We
clear
just
windows.
knew that you wasn't supposed
In
to go
There wasn't
to
no
that
clear
van.
windows.
In 1996,
we had 5%
it was-
tint
in
since 1991.
In
Stop.
1996, they had the clear gray van with the clear windows. In 2016, it has spray paint on it and it has tint.
I'm calling bullshit.
Bullshit.
They've been raping and pillaging people since
They
back
have.
forever ago. So it's not new. It's nothing new under the sun.
They have.
Only thing different is social media.
That's it. So you get to see more cases of what was already happening, but nothing new is happening.
Right.
Oh.
So you saying all your neighbors in the neighborhood are
You got
My
the
nigga
same-
friendly and
yeah.
cool?
You got the same amount of pedophiles that was in the neighborhood now than it was 30 years ago.
They just wasn't registered then.
That's it.
It wasn't
So
ready.
at least now you can find out who they are. Before, it was just there.
Pedophiles ain't new.
They're not. Rapists ain't new. Drugs ain't new. You gotta prepare your kids and then just set them free. At the end, people put a lot of restrictions and restraints on their kids, and all you're doing is preparing them to lose.
All right, well, you got all these videos popping up at school that
Okay.
these kids are recording. They just fighting, running around, punching each other.
We did.
What do you think of that?
You ain't never seen that before?
When I was at RW Dick Dollar, man, we had Slam Day.
Yeah.
Where you got, man, I saw everything. I seen people get hit in the face with lunch trays. That happened when I was in school.
Yeah,
I
you're
remember
right.
when the 707
You're right.
Browns came up there and
You're right.
shot the school up with automatic weapons.
You're right.
Like, this is not new.
So I guess
Killer
I'm,
clowns.
Right.
They don't have
The
killer clowns
Smurfs.
now.
They don't have the Smurfs.
So that's what I am. I'm like one of those afraid parents.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You can't
All right.
do that, man.
That's the craziest thing, man, to hear somebody act like, oh, they doing all this crazy stuff now. It's like, dog. It's the same shit. The news is the same shit. The difference is when you was a kid, you wasn't watching the news. You was just outside.
They wasn't going that hard on teachers though, like they are now though. You can admit that they was not
Yeah,
going hard
that's a law
on
thing.
teachers.
That's a law thing, and that's the product of these crack babies or whatever. The crack era, I'm gonna call it that because everybody was a crackhead.
Right.
You know, young parents not being raised properly.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that kids are wilding more, but that's a kid. Those are kids,
Right.
those are your kids' peers.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of them?
No.
And are you keeping your kids from their peers?
No. Like
All right,
I
then.
sure
Like-
hope not.
like when you say, I know when you say peers, what you speak of, but I'm talking about like race wise, or does it matter about race?
No, it doesn't.
It does. Okay.
Because kids, like, it's really like a new thing for our kids to even see race as race, because over the last, I'll say 2 to 3 years, it's been in their face. Before that, they could give a care about who was what race.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they would hear me have conversations with my cohorts and constituents about certain things, Dante would look at me crazy, like, what are you talking about?
Right.
What do you mean because he's white? Like it wasn't a thing. Matter of fact, his best friend now is mixed, white and Hispanic.
Right.
And that's his best friend in the world. And he never saw before, and even now he don't see anything, about him being white. Now that's different because they grew up with more inclusion, and we grew up kind of knowing, who was and who wasn't, and why it was different. But yeah.
Well, when I was in elementary school, we had the I've seen the first Mexican kid, 3rd grade, and we would like pick on them and talk about them and all that stuff.
But that's just dumb shit kids do, though.
Okay,
Right.
so that's okay. All right.
Yeah, that's just kid shit.
All right.
And we all do that. I mean,
That's what ignorance comes out as.
right.
It's just,
Perfect,
do you
perfect.
grow out of it or not? So some
Yeah,
people
I
don't
do.
grow out of it. They
I
feel
did.
like that's just what it is.
I love all races, except I'm not gonna say it.
I love raisins.
I love all races. I just wanted to be facetious. So.
Yeah, I know. You ain't really had nothing to say.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I said it.
All right. Go ahead and give the.
Yeah, because I can feel the burn coming through,
of the-
and I'm going to go ahead and shake my cup. I got
Sip it one time.
my red Solo cup. This show is being covered by the great, the unbeatable, the one and only
yes,
Knob Creek.
slob on my Knob Creek.
I forgot the song that I made up.
If you want to go downtown, you can slob on my Knob Creek.
Wow.
Yeah,
But I forgot how I sung it though.
I don't need, make it up.
If you wanna go downtown, you can slop on my Knob Creek.
that'll work.
That'll work.
That'll work.
Yeah. Hey, Knob Creek, if y'all take that jingle, we gonna sue you.
We're gonna sue your mother. So what were we
You
talking
ain't got to
about?
sue, you just break us off.
That's it.
Just a little piece of slob. Or a little piece of knob. Uh-oh. Start jingling them keys.
You're talking out your chin, DJ.
He just gets so just us. With the us.
Was that?
Knob Creek.
Knob Creek.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? The pregame warm-up. What were we talking about? We were talking about lying
Okay.
and marital
Okay.
issues.
Okay. Well, what I was talking about was people doing things out of necessity and function. So, when you have somebody who commits a crime or whatever atrocities in life, it's hard for them to just say it as what it is. So they have to find a way to justify it in their minds to be able to say it out loud, because the average person can't commit crimes or acts against others and feel good about themselves, so they'll find a reason to justify the things that they do.
Right.
So if a guy's cheating on his wife, he may avoid the conversation or topic about infidelity, or he'll say, man, I'm just doing it because she does such and such and such and such. And the same for a woman cheating on her man. She'll say, I'm cheating on him because he doesn't give me what I need. It's just the way that we function as people.
And the more vague it is, the more bullshit it is.
There you go.
The more vague the what? The lie? Or the
Yeah, I mean,
it's
the
the
justification.
The justification is
But you know, people don't really, if they just doing it because like a situation occurred or they're trying to fit in or something like that, they really haven't justified it in their head. They're just going through
Right.
like,
emotions.
I don't want to be the only
Or
one.
like, yeah.
Or I don't want to be the oddball because somebody's pushing up on me and all my friends are like, girl, you better do that. Or say, man, you better do that.
Right.
But then you feel like you weak or something if you like, nah, I'm not doing that, man.
Right.
I got somebody. And then they're like, oh, nigga, you tripping.
Yeah.
Okay, well let me
Then you can't
say
justify
something like how do you justify I'm gonna just throw something stupid out there. You know,
Okay.
my mind is retarded.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
spitballing. That's what we call it.
I'm finna spitball. So what about?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm finna keep going. I'm not finna lower myself to the knob. Pause.
Yeah. Give you a moment to get that one. Clear that up. Lower
So-
yourself to the knob.
So
God.
we're roommates.
Okay.
We're in the house.
All right.
We just moved together. New
Right.
neighborhood. Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Keep it going.
You slam the door.
Right.
I wake up.
Wow.
Or whatever I'm doing. And guess what I don't hear?
What?
Click.
Okay.
And that means that you're locking the door.
Right.
How do you justify that by saying I'm over I went down to the store, I'm coming right back. I just wanted to do this real quick, going to the corner store real quick. I'm gonna come right back. So I just decided to leave the door unlocked. Ooh. Wow. My spitballing is
I
good
was gonna say,
tonight.
that's some spitballing right there, because that shit came out of nowhere.
I told you.
Yeah.
So you saying, how do you justify not locking the door?
How do you justify not locking the door? And I just told you our background.
I mean,
we
'cause
just
I
moved
have an
together and we
answer.
just moved into a new neighborhood. And just like what I was talking about previously about.
I have an answer, but it's not
Oh.
a good one.
Oh, all right.
It's something that I kind of go by.
Okay, go.
Faith.
Ah,
There you go.
where's the organ?
The thing is, because we moved into this new neighborhood, I don't think that anybody's gonna try anything because they don't know enough about us to walk up on us like that.
Ah,
Right.
okay. So it's like try me, something better, something on the holding body. So something like that. That's what we going on. We going on the try me phase. You going on faith, but at the same time, don't try me for whatever reason, because you think that the people don't know you and they don't recognize you. So we're not gonna try this guy. But yet and still, if somebody's gonna come and get you, they're gonna come and get you. And I'm justifying it by look, DJ. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Yeah, I said it. And another thing, but when I'm spitballing, I'm letting them fly. So either you gonna answer or you gonna die. Shout out to Knob Creek.
Alrighty then.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was though. Shout out to Humvee. Okay, so the reason, like people, you can find any reason to justify something because justification is just for me to be able to get through, right? This is not something I have to be able to stand on for an extended period of time.
Right.
So if I lie to you and you catch me in a lie, I could justify why I lied.
Okay.
Or I could just say, "Oh man, it slipped my mind." We could have had
That's
a whole
nice one right there.
conversation
That's the most
about
easiest one.
right, because what people do, one of the biggest justifications to either not get
I
in
was
the
in a hurry.
conversation or to divert the person's attention from what it is I don't know. Like we used to say that all of the time. Somebody asks you your opinion on something, and you'll say, "I don't know." You cannot know your opinion. You cannot have an opinion, but you
Right.
cannot know it.
Right.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Right.
So those are just another. That's just another way that people just get by momentarily. If I can just throw you off for a minute and see that you off balance, then I'm good, because you're not gonna come back at with me anything.
Right. I can see that.
You can see that. So what about in the workplace? Like say you're trying to you're going for a job interview
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
and you know what you got to do.
Right.
You know you have to.
You gotta lie to get the job.
You gotta. You see what I'm saying? And so I think it's a part of. It's a
Right.
part of the world.
Yeah.
You have to embellish.
Right.
So that's you want to be like. You don't want to say lie.
I mean, because
I just thought I'd add to the conversation because I ain't been to a job interview in quite a long time.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And
The
the last
last
one I
job-
went to, it wasn't a real interview. Like I didn't really have to
who
do
did
nothing.
your interview? KL. Yeah.
Yeah, we just calling people names out. KL. What up, nigga? Whatever you.
Well, see, you know who it is,
No, I
but
don't.
you don't know
Yeah.
because we said KL.
Right.
But I'm justifying. I'm not justifying. I'm not lying. I don't know.
Damn, nigga, what the hell did you do?
Shit.
Yeah.
Hello?
It sounds staticky.
It does.
Mess with the thing over there.
Nah, I don't think that was it, man.
That was it. Boom. Look at that. Yeah.
You back? Okay.
We back. We back.
Yeah, don't do
Better
that
quit yelling
again.
in my mic like that, man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know I get crunk.
Hey,
New mics being brought to you by
Podcast gonna-
Humvee.
podcast be over with.
Throw a
30
chair at
minutes
this
in.
motherfucker.
But yeah, so I remember I've always said this my whole life. And sidebar, the last interview I had was the same interview he had. It was the last time I had a job. But I always knew, and I still feel this way today, if I get an interview, I got the job. Guarantee.
That's what's up.
I don't
mean,
feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm not that confident.
I've always felt that way because I know what they want to hear.
What about this?
Go ahead.
What if they call you into the interview and then they don't interview you?
As in,
Well, that probably wouldn't happen to you. It's happened to me.
yeah. See, okay, even in that scenario, what I do is I would interview them. See, because I don't go into an interview for me to sell you on why I'm gonna get the job. Because you got me here because you need somebody in this position.
Right.
If you didn't need anybody in that position, I wouldn't be here. So we both mutually need each other. Same thing when I go to a car dealership, you can't sell me a car, I came to buy one.
Right.
So I take ownership. So that's why I feel like
I do
I
that
get-
at car dealerships.
yeah. I feel like if you interviewing me, I'm interviewing you too. So how long have you been here? Do you like the position that you're in? Is there a chance for upper mobility here?
So you think like as far as like getting hired or doing anything in life, it's about customer service.
Customer service and making them feel comfortable that you're competent to do the job.
Customer service.
I think I'm probably a terrible interviewer when it comes to job interviews.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's all about customer service, no matter what.
I hear you.
One of the things that you can always use if even in the future you decide, hey, I'm changing professions. When you tell people this, it always puts them at ease. And they ask you a hard question.
Right.
You say, hey, look, I'm kind of a straight guy. Simply go by policy and procedure. So whatever the policy and procedure states, that's what I'm gonna do. That's it. Woo-wee! When there you go. See, that's that bullshit.
This nigga, man.
Mess with that knob again.
It ain't the knob, man.
Yeah, it's the knob. So man, you would.
It's not the knob.
It might be the Knob Creek.
It's the Knob Creek. Don't do that shit again, man.
I mean, you hitting.
That's
them over
2
the head with
strikes.
that.
3 strikes. You out.
Sorry, I'm sorry, guys.
So that's how I feel about that one thing.
Man, if I had to do an interview today, dog, I'd have to be relaxed. I'd have to be. I would be a lot better at doing a job interview today than I would have been years ago. But I'm too transparent. It's like you ask me some shit, and I'm like, I gotta think. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say. You gonna know that I was figuring out what to say.
Yeah, that could be problematic. Cause you never want to come off as being disingenuous.
But I think before I speak. So is that a problem?
Nah, as long as you you can communicate that. It's all about honesty. So
Could you be too honest and not get the job?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
can
can.
be too honest, but like you can be
When they
honest to
ask
let
you-
them know that, hey, look,
Would you steal money out of a cash register and you say no, and then they be like, okay,
That's one of them aptitude test questions.
okay, we'll call you. We'll let you know.
Who,
That's happened to me.
You actually said that.
Yeah, because I know I need this job. And I'm not saying I answered that because I wanted to say the right thing to get the job. I'm saying if I have the job, I'm not going to steal money out the register because I need the job.
right.
Okay.
So no, I'm not going to steal nothing. Because I need this paycheck every week. I can't use this lick every now and then and hope I get away with it.
Right.
And that's what some people do.
I mean, and I think the answer that you just gave is the best answer to give. I think if you say that to someone, it's like, okay, he thought it through. versus
Yeah, but I have to be able to explain the answer.
right. And so again, like you're interviewing them too. Say, can I explain myself? So when they ask the question before I answer it, say, can I give you an explanation with my answer? They'll say yes because they're waiting for the answer. They ask for the answer. You ask them, could you explain? So everybody's looking for
Oh,
something.
nigga, that's you.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah. So everyone's looking for something.
Oh, you heard what I said?
So what you do is you say, can I explain? They say yes. You say, okay, cool. Well, I wouldn't steal out of a register because I need the job long term. And the job is more important than me getting this $500 today.
Right?
Shout out to Coombs.
What if they What if they don't believe you though?
I mean, well, that's on
I
them.
feel like I've been at a couple of interviews and they just didn't believe me.
You smile a lot.
You do?
I didn't smile as much then.
Yeah, other than that, I don't know what it is.
Your fingernails.
You're a very, you always come across very genuine.
What'd you have on?
No, that's it. It's not it.
It could.
It's not it.
Your appearance?
Not it.
What do you mean?
It's not it.
Your appearance?
That's not it.
What is it?
Because like,
Because you know how they say, like, they when they see you when you first walk in, they can tell, okay, this
Right.
is by the way you walk, the way your appearance is, the way you talk, all that.
right.
I think it's the mic. I see. I was back here with it. I think it's the mic, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. But I mean, that's part of it. But the truth of the matter is, people have gotten jobs. I've seen it like myself. People have gotten jobs coming like not their best, coming half cocked, if you will.
Right.
No, I mean, yeah, no pun intended.
Please.
Not quick.
Full cocked.
That would be the opposite, wouldn't it?
Knob Creek.
Yeah. So I don't think it's that.
Straight bourbon whiskey.
And I've seen him dress up for the job interview and for the training, and he did a good job. So
Yeah, we had to. I had to go buy shit for that.
yeah.
But you don't have a suit
No, I don't.
Like
but I have a shirt
currently.
and tie.
currently.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have a blazer?
No, I don't have a blazer and matching pants.
Oh, well,
Don't worry, we're gonna take care of all that.
we got you.
Easter's coming up.
March 20.
I thought it was April.
I just want
It's
to figure out
March.
where Calvin Murphy gets his
Easter's
suits from.
March.
He gets it from Valenti in West Oaks Mall.
Yeah, I think I seen that. The little news report on him.
I only know it because it's the mall closest to my house. Yeah.
What mall is it? I'm gonna
Yeah.
go there.
I get all my suits from Lee Baron.
I get
Nobody
all,
goes to Suit Mart?
I get
No.
all my suits from DXL.
No suits from Supermarket.
But they got the two for deals.
Twofer.
Sorry.
Okay, let me see what time. Okay, yeah, we got a little ways to go because I was gonna say, you know, we can go ahead and tap dance around that whole talk and get back to some real shit.
What's some real shit, Joe? Spit it. Tell them what's the real, yo.
Okay, I got something. Has everybody been on a cruise before?
No.
Okay, cool. So this is how a cruise works for you guys and for all the listeners who haven't been on a cruise, right? You go to your port of call, like, and us being here, closest one will be Galveston. All right, you go there, you board the ship, and you go ahead.
What about the? I thought it was the Port of Houston. Is that?
No ships leave from the port of Houston for a cruise.
Oh,
That's for commercial usage only.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so cool. So the nearest port of call is Galveston. You go to Galveston, you get on the ship.
Wait a minute. He raised his hand.
Right.
I just wanted to,
Wait till you answer.
I wanted to know.
Wait till somebody calls on you so you can answer your question.
He called on me.
Yeah, I know. That's the
Go
funny
I should
thing.
have told him to put his hand down like he's in third grade.
Put your hand down once I get done.
Yeah.
I got a question. Ooh, me. Nigga, put your hand down. Nigga, you a grown ass man.
Just interject next time.
All right.
So we go to Galveston and you go to your destination, right? So you may have 3 destinations, like just say you're going to Cozumel or Progreso. Right, so you go to Progreso, you get to Progreso, you have an option to exit the ship or stay on the ship. All right. If you exit the ship, they're gonna let you know what time you need to be back. Like 30 minutes before they sound the horn, you can hear it for at least a mile or whatever. You have to get back. If you don't get back on the ship, by the time they leave, you're stuck wherever you got left. Well, you didn't make the call time, right? So this has happened to me figuratively, right? When it comes to music, there was an artist, when they came out, I got on the ship. When they went to the first 3 stops, I got back on the ship in time. When they left that third port, I did not get on the ship. I've seen the ship. I've been close to the ship. I waved at the ship. I had no desire to get back on this ship ever since they left that third port of call. The ship name, Kanye West. That last album ain't about shit. It's terrible. I like Late Registration. I like Graduation. I like whatever the other album was. The first 3 Kanye West albums, dope. I'm a fan. I'm all in, 110%.
What made this album so much different?
It's more 808s and heartbreaks.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Bullshit. He
No.
don't rap.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
It's terrible.
Kendrick killed him.
That's not Kanye West.
It's Kanye West.
No.
Kendrick just killed him.
Listen,
I got a question.
go ahead.
He's a composer, man. He's a composer. He can,
I got a question. Here's the thing. I feel like the way that the sample clearance thing has gone over the last few years killed Kanye West's vibe as far as the type of music he made. Like he literally can't go into that zone that those soul samples would take you to.
He had it in this album.
Lies. Lies.
He had it in.
Nope.
He had it in.
Lies.
No.
Okay, now
Come on, man.
I gotta hear the album
You
because
gotta
I've
hear
only
the
heard a
album.
couple of songs.
He doesn't have it the way that you known him for having it, but he has it in there for 5 seconds. He has it in there.
All right, this is how.
What the flippity flap?
That's what I'm saying. Not the way that you known for him to have it.
See, this is what happened. It's funny because he said something that kind of that bolsters my point. He said he's a composer. He's a composer.
He is.
Guess what? On his first 3 albums, he was a composer and he was a dope rapper.
He was
a composer
He was
and
a
a dope
composer.
rapper.
He was a composer.
On this album, he is not a dope rapper. He is. It's not happening. He has some like sonically.
It's getting to me, dog. I couldn't.
Sonically, there's some bright spots, but there's not musically. There's some bright spots as far as features. Him having Kendrick on it, and like there's a lot of build up and letdown on this album to me. Like when he was talking about Andre, I'm expecting Andre to come in and do
now
something.
that
was some bullshit.
That was some bullshit. That
Like,
was some bullshit.
What did Andre do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
30 hours. Right.
That's it.
Right. But like, and it was very anticlimactic in that regard. Like him even saying that how he likes songs that build up, and I agree. That's cool. That's
Ultra
dope.
Light Beam did that.
Whack. It's whack. It's
Ultra
whack, dude.
Light
It's not,
Beam.
No, it's not live. It's a nice composition. I
Chance
give
killed
you
it.
that. Again, you keep naming Chance and Kendrick. Tell me when Kanye killed it. It's a Kanye West album.
And that's what I said. He's a composer now.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
so that's
more
whack.
of a composer than a rapper.
Guess what? We can go back to his
That
old
hurts.
albums.
That
We
hurts.
can go
That
back.
hurts a
I can
rap
show
album.
you.
That hurts.
I can show you when Talib killed it and Common killed it and Kanye killed it. Jay killed it. GLC killed it and Kanye killed it. Now you telling me Chance killed it and Kendrick killed it? When Kanye gonna kill it? The hottest thing on his album is that I Love Kanye song.
That's my ringtone.
That shit dope. It's funny. It's witty, and that's gonna play well in stadiums. But that shit is like
44 seconds of greatness.
I give him that. And that's the brightest spot on this whole album. And I like 30 Hours is probably my favorite song on the album. He got some nice little moments where I felt like, oh. But man,
Kanye's back.
Man, that album, like
Waves.
and I no man, like I was
And-
ready for it. Like
and-
again, musically and sonically, he brings it.
Right.
But I'm still only. I'm not getting that high. I'm not getting that moment that I feel like, oh, okay.
Highlights. That was Kanye. Highlights was Kanye. Give me that. I'm trying to. It was.
Hold on. How many songs on the album?
I think 18.
You just proved my point. You told me waves and highlights.
But
That's a problem.
Yeah, you.
It's a Kanye West album.
You right. You right. Damn. God.
Like College Dropout, like you can just name songs.
Yes, you can.
Late Registration, name songs. Graduation, name songs. Just pick one.
Yeah.
And that like is strong. In this album, I don't have any depth. There's no moment.
Damn.
So I'm off that ship.
Oh my God.
Ever since 808s and Heartbreaks, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You didn't like that one?
I like that. Like again, there may be a song or two. It may be a moment I can take away.
Yeah, you're right.
But like I couldn't sit and listen to the body of work, which is what he was giving me at first.
Yeah.
Kanye was giving me bodies of work.
So all the bodies of work, Late Registration,
College Dropout first, Late Registration, then Graduation. I was
and Graduation.
all
Yes.
in.
Yes. Okay.
And then it felt like
hold
the
on.
bottom fell out.
What about? Let me see, because I got all his albums on here.
Blame it on Kim.
Nah.
This is way funky. But yeah, man. That's how I felt. And yeah, I said it. And anybody who got a problem with that, bring it to me.
Cruel Summer.
Again, moments. And that was a compilation.
Yeah.
That was the whole Good Music team. So again, like
Had to
Kanye
listen
can
to
do
it.
it.
You
I
listened to
can't-
some of it, but I hadn't listened to it.
I want you to listen to it. Like this is how I knew something was wrong. So I have Tidal, obviously, because I heard the album as soon as it came out. I'm playing it. I'm listening to it. I finished the album and started back listening to Babyface album that came out like about 3 months ago, right? And then like I was jamming the Babyface. I played it twice in a row. Then I listened to Tamia's album again. Yeah, it came out like about 4 months ago. It was a really nice album called Love Life.
Okay.
Really nice album.
Okay.
So I listened to that, and then somebody started talking about Kanye, and I was like, Kanye got an album coming out?
Wow. That was your
Right.
thought process for real?
Seriously. Like, real
Damn.
spill.
Damn.
Like,
No,
it was nothing
man.
that
It's-
grabbed me. I'm telling you, listen. And I've tried to listen to it. I promise you, I tried to listen to the album at least 6 or 7 times. And just sit and just listen to it, just vibe. I tried to catch the vibe. I listened to it in the car. I listened to it on the plane. I played it for my partner Tune, like several different times, different methods, different modes, all of that.
So what do you think he needs? Because, I mean,
I tried to listen to it while I was walking Boss one day. I said, okay, I'm going to walk Boss, and we're going to be good. And we wasn't good. I switched it. I changed the album. I was like, I don't want to hear this no more.
Damn. Well, there goes that.
you feel me? Like, damn. Boy, DJ just...
I'm not feeling it. Like, again, I ain't telling nobody else how they going to feel. You might hear it, it'll ran. You may love it. But when I heard it, I was like,
I like
no.
it, man. I like it.
I haven't been a Kanye West fan in quite some time now, and I don't see how. Well, I guess I can see how people who were old fans could still be new fans, because if they were that big of a fan, I guess, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the growth that you saw with some of the biggest names, like with Snoop, with Jay, you know, with people who've had, 5+ albums. The growth that you see with them doesn't change what they do. Like, it just modifies what you loved about them. And with Kanye, it didn't seem like he grew a little bit and modified with time what he did. It seemed like he flipped out into a completely different personality, and the shit just threw me.
right. It's almost like he devolved.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
like
I mean,
something happened, like he lost a chromosome.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Man, he lost the chromosome.
I don't know, man. I just Knob Creek, man, shit.
Shout out to Knob Creek. Your eyes loading them up.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I agree, man. I felt like that about Kanye too. I felt like he came out. I felt like he was conscious, but he wasn't too preachy.
Because you never get nothing like Jesus Walks.
Right.
He was. I think Ultra Light Beam was like that.
I feel like they went for that feel.
Yeah,
but I don't feel like they
composing.
Again, like look, when we talk about Jesus Walk, we ain't talking about how great of a composition it is.
You're right.
We talking about
the lyrics,
and he delivered.
Yes, he did.
At the end of the day, you like if anybody told you. If anybody tried to talk about College Dropout the way I'm talking about this album, you would feel a way. Like, you would feel like you want to stand up and, like, defend it. You don't even feel that way. You don't.
He tried.
He tried. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you reaching, it's like,
Yeah.
So who does have an album out right now in the same couple of weeks span as Kanye's album coming out that's like you can stand behind it?
I can stand behind Yo Gotti's new album.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't heard the whole album.
I hadn't had a desire to hear the album.
Damn.
And I agree. I concur with that line of thinking.
Because I'm hearing it's going down in the DM.
Going down.
Well, that's just like you was talking about with 2 Chainz.
But see,
watch out a little bit. What?
The thing is, the
FaceTime me there. Cool.
You had those moments of those little word plays and little lyrics in there that let you know that this dude is an artist. And I don't hear that in Yo Gotti's music. This is The Art of Hustle.
The Art of Hustle, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta listen to it. I think Yo Gotti, he delivers on this one.
Well, I'll definitely put it in my rotation for a moment.
And the one with Lil Wayne, I didn't like that. I mean, I just don't like Lil Wayne anymore. He fell off.
Did he fall off, or did you just get tired of hearing him?
Nah, he fell off. I got tired of hearing him. He just fell off, like, lyrically. He kept coming up with shit that don't make sense.
Okay.
Stuff that don't make sense. And to backtrack what we were talking about, how he was talking about Kanye, and I think you said something about how Kanye lost a chromosome. But and it took away something from his delivery or whatever you want to call it. And it reminded me of the conversation that we had about Eminem and how I was telling you, like, man, I just don't like Relapse. I don't like whatever the other album was after Relapse.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Eminem when he was talking about mushrooms, pills, heels, purple heels, and all this other stuff, and kidnapping his wife and putting him in the trunk, and all. That's the Eminem that I like. And you
know
said
the first song on his last album.
Yeah, and you went. I think you went to that.
Went and did the same. Yeah, well, okay. See, this is my thing when I talk to people about Eminem. He had a period of time where it was like, what is he talking about? Why is he sounding like this? Why is he rapping like this now? You know what I'm saying? Like something was going awry. But I think everybody knew and realized that it was a life. You know, he had a life-changing event or something in his life that filtered into it.
Right.
And the bounce back came, and I think that made up for it. It showed you that if you missed the fact that he was still that cold, he was still the same cold wordsmith with those whack albums. Yeah. So the bounce back just made it like, okay, well, he's still official. For those of us who actually listen with more depth, listen to the depth of what he did with the music versus whether or not we like the song.
Right.
But you don't get that with everybody. That's how some people don't have a bounce back album. Because once it's gone for them, it's like maybe whatever they did was only fitting to that era.
Right. Well, I mean, Kendrick Lamar's first album. It was a good album.
Yes. In a Mad City.
Yeah, but the second
See
album,
what you did there.
yeah. What Pimp to a Butterfly?
To pimp a butterfly.
To pimp
Pimp to a Butterfly.
Pimp to a butterfly. What?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
To pimp a butterfly. There we go.
That wasn't a bounce back album. It wasn't an album.
No, he hadn't fell off. From
That's
that.
what I'm saying. It was a different album from the first one though.
Yes.
Okay.
And did it fit the times that we in now? You see what you were saying to go with Eminem?
No,
and how
see,
you-
because Kendrick Lamar's music isn't based on what's trendy.
right.
Nothing about any of the songs that you've ever heard from Kendrick Lamar has been trendy. So when if the era switches up today and he drops an album next week, it's not gonna matter because that album is specific to his art.
So you could say that about Kanye's new album,
Yes, you can.
right?
But here's it's just my personal explanation.
Go ahead.
When Kanye was rapping on what was the first one?
College Dropout.
College Dropout. And he was like trying to push his ideas and pin his shit out to where he can compete with Jay.
right.
It sounded like that. It sounded like he wanted to be the best. With everything that I've heard over the last couple years from Kanye, no, it's not, because I've only listened to the few songs that people were like, damn, you gotta check this out. Listen to Black Skin, what is it? Black Slave, New Slave? But it doesn't feel like he's trying to show that he's still a great rapper. Like, I could still stand side by side. It sounds like he's big-headed.
Right.
And he's not driven by the same factors that made the first few albums great.
Right.
So his pen ain't the same.
Yeah. He on some fashion shit.
I agree 1,000%. It's like he's reading his own press. If I hear Kanye say he's a genius one more time,
Walt Disney.
like again, like that's idiocy. Like he's a complete and again, like I'm just talking about his music. I don't have to get into how I feel about all the things he says. Musically, he's not producing. Walt Disney didn't have to tell us he was great. He just consistently gave us great stuff. That's it.
Yeah. The greats never did.
Right. Steve Jobs didn't stand on the table and say, I'm great. Like, no, he just produced. He gave you an iPod and you were able to carry music around with you, hit you with an iPhone, whether you're an iPhone fan or not. He changed the game and made phones the face. Like if you think about like just how genius this is, if you can be the number one selling phone in the world on one network, it was only with AT&T, and they were the number one phone in the world. You can get whatever other phone on every network at the time, and he still was number one. It takes a level of genius to be able to pull that off.
He tried to do it.
Yeah, he talked to put it on
With
Tidal.
Tidal, huh?
His album on Tidal. You can only get it on Tidal.
Yeah, he ain't hitting the R.
Which I feel like is a bad idea.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, that's the pushback from them feeling a way about how the music industry has been going. This is their pushback.
The artist?
Right.
But do you like alienate certain fans to prove a point?
In his mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have a choice. They have a choice.
Okay.
I mean, for the same amount, if you're gonna say that, I mean, it's what, like, how much? Because I think the premium is only $14.99 a month. I think the
Is it?
regular is like $99. I mean, $9.99.
Tidal?
Yeah,
I've never seen that option.
yeah. I mean,
Which is why I don't have
that's
Tidal.
what I have. And I actually, got Tidal through my son. He signed up for it thinking it was free, but it charged. So I just never took it off. And then I started going, and actually the first album that I actually listened to on Tidal was Tamia's album. I listened to the whole album and I was like, oh, this is dope. Now I listened to Babyface album, and then I started going back and finding all the
So
old
you
albums.
just
that
started
I
doing this?
Yeah, this is new to me.
Wow. So you never tried the Apple Radio, whatever that shit is?
But what I would do was
Spotify?
I would just listen to albums that I want to listen to. Like it was. No, I'm saying like it was sporadic. It was like at this particular time, like, hey, I just want to hear this new something that came out. I just want, like, I wouldn't go to it to listen to for all my music needs.
Oh, okay.
It would be such and such just dropped the album. I want to check it out, and that would be it. It was never to.
That's strange.
Go right, yeah. I mean, because I'm very traditional when it comes to music, man. I like to hear music. I like to have memories to music. Like, that's, to me, that's what makes music great.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So it's like with everything being right here, right now, it's like I'd rather it be a little bit more organic. So I still like riding in the car listening to music. I try not to listen to music sitting at my computer. I try not to do that. Like, again, if somebody's trying to put me on something, hey, tell me about an artist, great. I go check it out and listen to it. But I like music to just be just real natural. I prefer, if I'm gonna play some music on my laptop, I hook it up to my surround sound, let it play through the house.
Yeah.
Just like, so it's just like, music playing while we living our lives, and it's cool that way.
Right.
And so again, like, I feel like my kids musically, I feel like they're good because of that. So they have a point of reference when it comes to different artists. Like, at my daughter's school, they're doing this thing where it's like a lip sync battle, right? But my daughter's able to come with all these different artists versus just the pop artist. So all of the kids are performing when everybody else is performing. Kind of takes away from their performance. My daughter gets to perform. She's like, well, I'm going to sing India.Arie. Nobody knows who that is.
Wow.
So she performs her song. She gets to be the star. So she keeps advancing in every round because it's like, okay, I'm going to do mint condition.
Wow.
Like, right. So
Mint
it's cool
condition.
because like she have all these different points of reference when it comes to music. Everybody else knows the same,
Yeah, they stuck.
Right, they stuck.
What about Rihanna? You listening to Rihanna's new album?
Word.
No.
I like it.
I tried to listen to it.
I like it. That's nice.
I mean, but like
Different sound, but she fits it.
yeah. See, but okay. So
Wait a minute. Let me ask you something.
go ahead.
'Cause I know we gotta watch this. The music itself, is this an actual thing that people are doing now? Like playing all the music that they want to play? Like, is it taken away from fans? Are people still fans of whoever they're a fan of now, or is everything just for the moment?
I think everything's for the moment, but there are still fans out there that listen to certain artists, and that's what I like ride to or clean up the house in. But everything is for the moment. They can, because they got YouTube, they got Vivo, they got Tidal, like iTunes, whatever. So they can listen to whatever they want to, or Spotify or something. You know what I'm saying? They see a commercial, they're like, man, let me put it against Shazam and see this artist. You know what I'm saying? So everything's for the moment. But like, of course, there are fans out there. You got Taylor Swift fans. You got Kanye West fans. You got I don't know, like us in Houston. I still listen to Zero, Killer Corleone, stuff like that. So
You got an album out?
yeah, he got an album out. It dropped on iTunes.
An actual album?
Yeah, it dropped on iTunes.
Oh, go Killer.
Yeah, I got that. But yeah, I still think it's both fans and people that's in the moment of whatever's trendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think they're still fans. I mean, like, again, like the big mega stars, they definitely have fans. Like, they got the Beehive, Rihanna got the Navy, all of those, they definitely have fans. But my problem with music is that, to me, it's way more packaging and who's selling the music than the music being good itself. That's my issue. My issue is that it's more about who's singing the song than it is the song being great. Like, to me, great songs can stand on their own. You can change the artist and keep the song and the syncopation, all that the same, and it's still a great song. Now, it's about who's selling the song.
Right.
They've always done it because they've sold us bullshit songs before. Like, look no further than Michael Jackson Beat It. Terrible fucking song. It's completely whack, and it's about nothing that you...
What?
Beat It. The song fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I
let's
said
fucking
it.
end this
Beat
podcast right
Beat
now.
It sucks. No. Stop it.
Catch me on Twitter.
Hold on.
How can you?
Hold on.
You're not gonna make it right,
listen,
DJ.
Listen, what's the message of Beat It?
No one's gonna be defeated.
Right. Exactly. Beat It sucks as a song, but Michael sold it to us, so we bought it. So I understand the concept. It's been happening. Like, we get that happens, right? But now it's like artists who aren't that
was
great.
harsh though, man.
No, but it's the
It
truth.
was right.
No, it just because it fucks with your mind because you know.
What about Remember the Time? Now, don't you say
No, that's a great song. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You can make anybody could have sang that song just like this. Case in point, right? Gone by NSYNC, right? Right.
that one?
Right.
Okay.
The song sold, did very well. The song was written for Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson only wanted to do the song if it was just him and Justin. But Justin felt like, these are my guys. I want to do it together. Mike didn't want that. NSYNC was, if you listen to the song, you can even hear the riffs where he sounds like Michael. Not like Michael, like you mistake him, but you could tell he was.
That part.
No, at the end. Like when he came to the vamp. No, later, keep going back. Further into the song, you'll hear that he picks it up and he kind of I don't want to sing on the podcast, but anyway, we'll do it afterwards. But or I'll play the song for you. But like he does like his best Michael Jackson impression, right? Impersonation. So, but he would, because the song was great. Justin could sell us the same song that he was going to give to Michael, right? Because the song stood on its own. Like when you have a great song, one of Stevie Wonder's best songs, most noted songs, Ribbon in the Sky, right? Because the song was great. Ideal came back in the 90s and sold us the same song, right?
They did.
Because the song itself was great. So
And
it
that's
wasn't
how people sing it too.
right.
The ideal way.
Right. So it wasn't about who delivered it. It was the way it was sent to you. Go ahead.
I got to go back to Beat It, dog. 'Cause I'm looking at it because I
shit
thought
terrible.
this is what I was thinking.
So what you
The
think about
song-
Thriller?
The thong, fucking Knob Creek. The song. The song Beat It was a message to somebody who really don't need to be out here in these streets.
So it was a message, DJ.
The song sucked. The lyrics to the song are trash.
You
know
have
they
to go
trash.
back to the time frame and keep that in mind that you don't have to go all the way live lyrically.
Reaganomics.
Hold on.
You're in this era of pop where you just gotta
Michael
be
Jackson
poppy.
singing anything strong is not right. Let's start there. Ain't nothing.
It was a message.
No, bullshit. I don't want to hear this. The
So
song-
bad is the same thing because bad is
Bad is a
essentially the
message.
new version of
Yes.
Beat It.
again.
And you ain't bad, you ain't nothing.
Like, do you believe that?
If you ain't bad, you ain't nothing.
Like again, when Michael Jackson
I didn't believe
said,
it when Michael Jackson did it. I was just like looking at
right.
he got these boots with these buckles on them.
And he was in the garage.
Yeah.
The garage. Going ham.
Listen, man. I want everybody to go back and listen to the lyrics of Beat It. Listen. I bet. Do you know any lyrics to Beat It besides the hook? These are the lyrics. They told him, "Don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face. You better disappear." The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it. Just beat it.
Wait a
Really?
minute, wait a
You
minute.
better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man. It's terrible now. I don't want to hear this.
Man.
It was just right for what it was. though.
No. The packaging was right. Listen, if anybody else had done that song and gave it to you, you wouldn't have bought it because of the packaging. It's just like
It wouldn't have been as big.
I've said this for years.
Obviously, it wouldn't have been as big.
I said this for years. After an artist reaches a certain level, they can
DJ
do
said
things.
he wouldn't sing on a podcast and
Right.
that song Beat It.
Yeah, he
I
did.
did sing Beat It. Right. But like I've said this for years, right? Case in point, we're gonna go there real quick. Okay, so because the artist gets to a certain level, they can sell you stuff that you would normally buy, right?
Right,
It don't
of
matter
course.
if you're a
Tupac
fan
did
of this song or not. But imagine if you my partner and I come to you like, man, I got this song. I want you to hear it. and then I say, they want to give me for my pimp juice, you laugh me out the room. Because the song is
10
not
years ago, I
good.
wouldn't have laughed at you, though.
No, the day that song came out, if I would have walked up to you and told you, man, these are my lyrics, you'd be like, nah, that ain't gonna work. You would tell me it's not gonna work. Because Nelly had ascended to such a level that he could sell you that song. So it was about the selling of the song. It wasn't the song. The song, nobody could have done that song at that time but him.
I can't see, because he was doing that when he first came out.
No, he wasn't doing that. He was
Hang
not.
on. He was singing regardless.
But it's cool, but he wasn't in the
it don't
falsetto.
matter about the tone.
No.
So are we gonna sit here and say that Pimp Juice wasn't a hard song?
Pimp Juice was hard to me.
Bullshit. What are the lyrics to Pimp Juice outside of the chorus? Let's go. Let's go.
I don't remember them now.
Exactly. But if I ask you,
remember the song that beat it.
But if I ask you the lyrics to a song that came out in the 80s, I guarantee you know the lyrics. I could tell you, hey, sing Rakim such and such and such, and you will remember what's Das Effects. You
But see,
remember
the
Das
thing
Effects, and that
was-
was the 90s.
I do remember that. Effects.
Yeah,
But see,
you do
here,
remember
this
Das
is the
Effects.
thing, though. It's the type of songs. The type of songs cater to a certain type of sound that you like. The things that when you heard Rakim, you didn't know what the hooks were because it wasn't no hooks. So it was just like you listen to Rakim to listen to what he said. With Nelly, you listen to him for the melody of what he said.
So that's just like our.
So you wanted the hooks.
Yeah, you
You wanted the hooks more than you wanted the verse.
Like
the
it's
verse
hot
was
in
just
here.
like an extended version of what was coming between the hooks.
It's getting hot in here, so take off on you.
Unless you gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah. Right. You right about that. About Nelly,
All I'm saying is this: the packaging, it's the way it's sold
Look,
to you.
because Jay-Z
And-
hooks
and
When
was whack.
Jay-Z did the first song, I always say it was the worst shit. I'd have never been a fan if I never heard another Jay-Z song after that. The shit with Foxy.
and Ja Rule.
No, the first shit with Foxy.
Ain't no nigga.
Ain't no.
Ain't
Yeah.
no nigga like the one I got. You one can do the better.
That song was terrible.
You ain't like that?
That shit was terrible.
Tell the freaks to find a man of their own. Man of their own. Oh,
I keep it fresher than the next bitch. No need for you to ever switch the next bitch. With speed, I make the best bitch see the exit. Indeed, you gotta know you're thoroughly respected. By me, get the keys to the Lexus. When no drive and get your own 96, son. No ride. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I was saying that to say this. Pimp Juice is a better sounding song than that.
Of course.
But I actually know some of the lyrics
So from 2000 to what,
of Jay-Z's
90-something?
verse. But I never would turn that song on. But being that it's Jay-Z, I've heard it enough and I allowed myself to listen to it enough. Because I became a fan later.
Right. So you're pretty much saying what I said in reverse, right?
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like,
what I- that's
because
exactly-
he built up and became a fan of him. Like now, I can accept the bullshit that you sold me over here because of who you are.
Yeah.
So you could accept Beat It. But what album?
Again,
But what?
I accept Beat It.
What number album was that of Michael's?
What, second?
Second. So how you going
That's the second album was his greatest selling album. I think his first album was his best album.
off the wall?
Yeah, to me personally.
Wall to wall.
You're living off the wall.
I was just saying that just to
Living on the
kind
wall.
of throw Chris Brown in there.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is.
I like Chris Brown. Breezy.
Yeah, all right. Whatever.
What? You don't like Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love Chris Brown. You know, I listen to Lil Romeo myself.
Yeah.
You still
like
think
Brown.
Silk the Shocker had a hard verse on something?
On the Maya, man.
I think Silk the Shocker has some hard verse too. I like the
Thank you.
Shout out to Silk the Shocker. I'm a huge No Limit fan. There's still people who see me today. It's one person, Malvo. He still see me. He still call me No Limit when he see me to
No limit for life, man.
Yeah, he called me no limit the soldier. Like that was my guy. So, like I'm partial to Silk. I'm not delusional about who he was, but I'm partial to who because I know what he was doing. And even now, when you hear him in interviews, when he articulates what it is that he was doing and why he was doing it, it makes sense. Again, he may just be justifying, but
Yeah, because people do that.
right. But I mean, I like Silk the Shocker.
All right.
And
well,
he looks, and he ain't aged a day. Like
For real.
Jesus, this nigga look 19.
Still looking. He before this something.
Yeah, well, you know. Well, on that note, we gonna wrap this thing up.
Let's go.
Hey, shout out to Knob Creek.
Knob Creek.
Live on my Knob Creek.
Yes, please.
I forgot the song, but Slow Knob Creek.
Okay. Where can they find you?
They can find me at GThingRec on Instagram and Twitter.
Ilran is back. Underscores between the words on Twitter. Ilran on IG. Ilran on Facebook. IlranMusic.com. DJ?
Yeah, I already know what it is. Don't find me.
I'll find you.